This is the Pythonic Accountant, and today we're going to explore more prompts from Ethan Mollick's paper, Instructors as Innovators. What we're going to take is the tutoring prompt that he provides and convert it into an accounting concepts coach. So what we have here is this accounting concepts coach, custom GPT, that we are saying is an upbeat tutor helping students understand accounting concepts through tailored guidance. So the way that this works is it's got a nice long crafted prompt underneath that includes a lot of this language, tells it what it can and can't do, tells it how to start, but we're just going to go ahead and show how it works, which is awesome. So we just click let's go, and it says, hey, I'm here to help you understand accounting topics. What do you want to learn about and why? So let's start with something simple, maybe like, what is a debit? And we'll see what it helps us understand. Okay, a debit is an entry made on the left side of an account. It represents increase in assets or expenses, decrease in liabilities. That's great. Tell me, tailor my explanation. Let me know what your learning level is. Let's have fun here. I'm 5. I'm not really 5, but let's see what how it adjusts here. It's probably going to give us a very basic way to understand debits. Let's say you have a piggy bank. Every time you put your coin in, it's a debit to increase it. You receive $5 as a gift, put it in your piggy bank. It's a debit because you're adding money. Does that make sense? Yes, perfect. Okay. Let's actually make this a little bit more relevant to maybe someone studying for the CPA exam. So I've pulled up these free sample CPA exam questions from this website. This should be pretty easy, but let's tell the GPT that I actually want to help me with CPA exam. And let's see what it says. Narrow down the focus. Which topic? Okay, I'm going to say 1 FAR, 2 college grad, 3 basic knowledge. And it's going to say, great, focusing on FAR is a good choice. I've got a range of topics. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, I'm just going to copy this question and say, help me with this question specifically. And hopefully it'll give me kind of the right answer. Obviously, it's the 10K report. So it's yes. The annual report is the 10K. Provides a comprehensive overview. Now it's giving me some key sections in the report. I want to dive deeper into any of it, or do you have any questions? Let's say maybe what's the difference between a 10K and a 10Q? What's a 10Q then? And it'll say the 10Q is a quarterly report. Okay, perfect. So this is helpful. Let's go ahead and say, yep, the answer is 10K. Got it. Help me with that concept. That's pretty simple. And let's go on to the next question. All right, so now we have a more interesting topic. Or what's the purpose of reporting comprehensive income? So maybe let's ask it to teach us a little bit about comprehensive income. Let's say we don't know anything about it. Okay, help me understand comprehensive income. So comprehensive income is a key concept of financial accounting, encompasses all change in equity during a period except those from investments by owners. Okay. So I think that we know the answer now, because if we look at the possible answer, it says summary all changes in equity from non-owner sources. And there it goes. Yeah, perfect. All changes in equity except those resulting from investment by owners. So components are net income, other comprehensive income, blah, blah, blah. Perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and answer that one. Say yep, I get it. Submit. Perfect. Next question. Ooh, this one's getting more complex. Walcorp offers employee stock purchase plan through which employees can elect to have money withheld from their paychecks to purchase Wall stock. Plan specifies the following. For every $1 contributed, they contribute $2. Stock purchased from treasury stock at market price. Following information pertains to plan's year 1 transactions. So let's see if it can kind of help me understand this one. Say new topic. Help me understand concepts, but don't the answer to this question. All right, so hopefully this will give me how to approach it, but without answering it for me. All right, so this gives us some key concepts about employee stock purchase plan, employer contributions. They contributed $350K. Employer match, they do $2 for every $1 contributed. They give us information about the market value and carrying costs. It gives us some steps to approach the problem. It says calculate total contributions, employee company match, which is $350 times 2 or $700,000. Determine the expense. It's the company's matching contribution is an expense. This kind of tells me the answer here, I think, that it thinks it's $700K. And then it says consider the market value. So while the market value and carrying amount are provided, they mainly help in understanding the issuance and potential impact on equity, but not directly related to the expense. So to me, I think the answer is going to be to the question of what should Wall recognize as expense in year one is probably their contribution of $2 for every $1. So it'd be $700,000. So I'm going to say, so is the answer $700K? And we'll see if it says yes. And then we'll check the actual answer. All right, while it's giving me its context, I'm going to go ahead and check 700,000, see if that's right. And sure enough, that's right. Awesome. And GAAP requires that expenses be recognized as they're incurred, blah, 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 blah. Perfect. And that's funny. This is wanting to walk me through the whole thing rather than just give me the answer flat out. So that's cool. Well, anyways, this is, I think, a really helpful, really interesting way to use generative AI, using these custom GPTs to really help with accounting concepts. And in this case, we're specifically using it to help with kind of CPA exam concepts. And I think it's a really interesting, compelling way because not only does it give you, some guidance on how to answer accounting questions, you could delve deeper into these topics. So, let's say I really want to understand, okay, I get it, but I'm confused. How does market value play in? What does that impact on the financials when stock is purchased in this example? And so what this will do is, something went wrong. Okay, fine. That's one of the downsides, that sometimes it won't work correctly. Well, we'll try again later. Oh, we tried again later and it worked. So cool. Let's see. Great question. Let's clarify the role of the market value, I assume is what it's going to say. Okay, yeah. So understanding the market value. So market value indicates the price at which the shares are sold to employees. And so the market value of the 150,000 shares is $1,050,000, and that's the addition of the 350,000 plus the 700,000 gets to the 1,050,000. And then if we look at the impact on the financial statements, you look, employees contribute this much in cash, Wallcorp contributes this much in cash, so that's the 1,050,000. Total is that 1,050,000, reflecting the market value. The carrying amount is 900,000, and so you've got a journal entry here where you debit cash 350, debit credit common stock, debit comp expense 700K, credit common stock or additional paid in capital. So when you actually record the reissuance of treasury stock here, this actually would be debit cash. Oh, these are the expense side. Okay, debit cash. Oh, I see. Debit expense. And the net debit of cash, I think they doubled it up here. So this gets rolled up into this transaction, I think. So you debit cash for $1,050,000, credit treasury stock $900,000, credit additional paid in capital $150,000. I think that makes sense. Interesting. Cool. Anyways, well, this is a really interesting video. I have questions about whether this is all accurate or not, so we may have to dig into that separately. But again, definitely recommend playing around with this if you have access to ChatGPT. I think this may even be free to access with a free account now that they've opened up a little bit more of the access. So, play around. Let me know if you end up doing so and if it's helpful. I'll leave a link to this GPT in the notes to the video. If you enjoyed this, please click like, subscribe, tell a friend about it, and we'll see you at the next one.